creative continuity. We bring the convention to you.
There we go. Dan Jurgens is here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, 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 good. So what got you started?
In comics?
Yes.
As a kid, I always read them, and what really got me into that was the old Batman TV show. And I never even knew comics existed. And the TV show was on, and one night I'm all walking around the neighborhood, and there were some older kids there, and they were trading comics on their front porch and everything. I said, "What is this?" And it had Batman and Robin in it, and until then I'd only ever seen them on TV. So that's what got me interested. I fell in love with it right away, and really got into the idea of the different writers and artists and how they work and how they made their comics different from one another. And I just got hooked, and that's what got me into it.
Okay, what was one of your big breaks that really just...
The biggest thing probably was I was out of college and had just started another job, and Mike Grell, who at that time, he had created the Warlord for DC Comics and had been writing and drawing it. He was still writing it. He was in town making a personal appearance, and I stopped and showed him some of my work, and a few months later I was drawing the book. They had kind of a draw-off between me and another artist in terms of who could do it best and everything, and you know, they liked my stuff, and they gave me the book, and that was Warlord number 62 or 63, one of the two, and, you know, been doing it ever since.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask you, so one day you get the memo saying, hey, we're going to kill Superman. We need somebody a character to kill him.
Well, that's not, we never got the memo. We were actually a group of writers and artists in the room who were looking for a good story to do, and came up with the death of Superman. And at that time, I had sort of conceived of a separate monster type of story, a character who would not talk, but get in a big fight with Superman. I just wanted a beast. And we started talking about it, and that's how Doomsday evolved and became part of the death of Superman story, because I had certainly never seen it as combined that way. I saw it as two different things, but we never knew who was it who killed Superman. It all came together as one thing, but it was put together by the writers and artists on the books at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, also notice that Booster Gold is another artist, or another character that you created.
Right.
Now, where did inspiration for him come about?
Booster came from a lot of different places, one of which was just the idea that I wanted to do a superhero that was different from everybody else that was out there. And so this is like 1984. And at that time, the celebrity culture, as we know it now, I think was just starting to emerge. And I think some of that was video was becoming more portable. People could take it around, you know, something like this. And paparazzi and everything were emerging at that time. And at the same time, the Olympics were on. And they were talking about an Olympic athlete who had signed an endorsement contract even before they won a medal.
Wow. And
that was thought to be a really out there kind of thing, like, well, can you imagine that? So you add all that together along with my desire just to do something kind of fun and different, and that's where Booster came from.
Okay. Awesome character, by the way.
Thank you.
Now, you created a slew of characters besides these two. I know these two are very notable.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how many characters did you create in total?
Gosh, that's actually, I honestly don't know the answer to that. That's a good question. I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot?
A lot, yeah. I've done a lot of work, so yeah.
You have. So what was your favorite thing to work on?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, whenever you do something like Booster that you create that is kind of your baby, it's always fun to work on that. You know, certainly the amount of Superman stuff I did, I'm very fond of, just because, as I explained to people, the idea is you come on a book and leave it in a better place than you found it, and really feel like you added something to the tapestry of the character that people will remember. So, and I think I did that as well. So there's that. A nice long run on Thor, which was a lot of fun. Even Spider-Man, short as it was, Spidey is so unique that was great as well. So it's been a lot of stuff.
Okay. Anything else you're going to be working on moving forward?
Right now, I am one of the writers, along with Brian Azzarello, Keith Giffen, and Jeff Lemire on Future's End, which is a weekly series from DC. Okay. This month, the entire line jumps 5 years into the future. And when we see that, we see, you'll see issues of Superman or Batman and the entire line of DC characters, and what is their life like 5 years from now. I wrote 4 of those. That's coming out. And I'm also writing Aquaman and the others on a regular basis. So it's a lot of stuff.
Hal Gant with Creative Continuity, signing off with Dan Jurgens. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. Great time. Thanks.